So hey world, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to Jenna Ortega being iconic for 11 minutes straight. I just reacted to her flirting with the cast of Wednesday. When I tell you my cheeks hurt because I was laughing so much. And I'm still like this, look. But yeah, let's see if this one is as good as the other one. Or at least entertaining, or funny. But yeah, it's Jenna, so it's automatically gonna be, but ooh, ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just quoting memes 24/7. I swear. Oh, but let's watch this one. Without further ado.
I remember for my 5th birthday, I actually asked my mom for a box of blonde hair dye because I wanted to dye my hair blonde so that I could look like Cinderella. Unfortunately, having to become a functioning member of society.
What are my eyes got to ride?
But only because I make things awkward.
No wonder that Jenna Ortega has taken Hollywood by storm with her impressive resume. She's quickly become one of my new favorite scream queens, thanks to her work in Scream 5 and
This has narration.
But it was her performance of Wednesday Addams in the new Netflix comedy Wednesday that actually
I thought it was
blew
just
me
a
away.
compilation.
To commemorate her already iconic performance, here are some facts about her that you probably didn't know.
What's that one song that we would hear in the Ubers all the time?
Oh my god.
Oh, don't say Sweet Dreams because that's safe. That's sacred.
No,
That
it's
is on the playlist.
it's the pink
It's the
song.
Pinks.
I think the first time I was recognized in public, I was at the Grove and someone called my name. They said, "Hey, Jenna." So I turned around because it sounded like they knew me, and I was looking for my friend. I was like, "Hello?" And then some random woman came up to me with glasses. I believe her name was Hannah. She asked for a photo, and she said that, "Oh, I love you on Jane the Virgin, and it's such a great show," and da-da-da, whatever. I remember just for the rest of the day thinking, "Oh, it was so weird. I swear I knew the woman." Oh, Wednesday Addams is a legend. I think she's one of the coolest people on the planet.
True.
Or whatever universe she's from. And something else I want to stress about the show too, because I never wanted it to seem like she was doing something out of the goodness of her heart. Because that was.
I know that I want to
Yeah,
stick my hand in here.
because that would be out of character for Wednesday.
Jenna, you have 69 posts on Instagram. Your first post was
Nah. This is gonna be the thumbnail. This face is gonna be the thumbnail. Cause she knows she heard 69. She's like me.
My first heartbreak when I was 11 and I had gotten this betta fish, and I had this betta fish for maybe 2 years, and it committed suicide. I had this tank and the littlest, tiniest baby hole at the top. I don't know how he did it, and he jumped through that hole one morning, and I was going to LA that day to go to work, and my sister had known because she had gotten up for school, and I came around the corner.
So Jenna, you're half Puerto Rican, half Mexican, and I hear you bought some of your favorite tacos.
I think I made
But the fish committed suicide. The fish committed suicide.
That's guac my family.
Oh my
I love
God.
avocados. I'm very passionate
y'all,
about
that's
it.
not
I think the secret
funny.
is a lot of lime.
Now tell me about this guy.
The simple term for him, I think, is germ.
It's not funny, but
And
it is.
he's Puerto Rican as well. Yeah, and he just wanted to come and watch. You do what the man says.
Because of her caustic sense of humor, she's been compared to Wednesday Addams her entire life. I don't think people can tell when I'm being serious or when I'm being sarcastic, she continued. She showed up to her audition on Wednesday covered in blood, fake, and genuine. She revealed that she auditioned for Tim Burton through Zoom immediately after filming her character's death scene in X. In addition to being coated in fake blood for the sequence, she donned a prosthesis that left a genuine cut on her chin.
Jenna, you've said you wanted to become.
Sorry.
Jenna.
But I think she knew because, like, that you're gonna be auditioning for Wednesday, and like, there's bound to be a scene where there's blood, and there was. I mean, it was paint, but it was kind of supposed to look like blood, and like she wouldn't just record a scene where for a film where she dies and she's like covered in fake blood and all that stuff, and then she's gonna go for an audition. She knew, because that also makes an impression. and maybe that helped because we don't know which scene she was acting in the audition. So, or you know, so that helps, and that creates an impression. You know, a lot of stuff. So I think she kind of knew. Maybe she also didn't have time to like. But imagine you don't have time, but you're gonna try and clean it up, right? But I think she did it on kind of like on
Dakota
purpose,
Fanning and Man on Fire. Speaking
but like
of
in a good
on
way,
fire,
in her
you
favor.
almost need two.
Also,
Like
for some
it's
reason,
not
I
that
don't know
bad.
what it
It's
is
not
about
bad,
Facebook.
but
People just seem to really
she was
want to
smart
go
about
in
it.
on it. So I think, yeah, I don't know. I think that there's maybe something to that. And it's put me in that position one too many times, and I don't hate it.
And now we know why you were cast.
That position one too many times, and I don't hate it.
And now we know why you were cast.
I don't know. There's certain character development or aspects of her that are new to the audience, and it was nice to kind of introduce them to that subtle, just in a very subtle manner. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't speak for a second.
What are your favorite
It's like
dipping
me.
sauces for chicken?
I mean, to be fair, English is not my first language, but that literally sounded like me talking.
Indies.
Well, I'm vegetarian, so I'm so sorry. I don't know how to deal with this guy. I feel like he's asking me questions that are trying to provoke some sort of angry emotion.
That being said, are you getting the chicken, fish, or the pasta? Well, I can't eat pasta, I hate fish, so I think the obvious choice
You can eat
is
pasta? Why?
He knows nothing about us, but he came in acting like he was all that, like he had all the answers, and he's been nothing but wrong.
Each season, assuming it'll be seasons, she'll get a little more gray. See the world in a little more gray as it goes on. Is that you're looking at me like I didn't know that.
I did not.
Like they're indicating that sort of a journey she'll be on to start seeing gray.
Yeah, I think that's a conversation to be had.
She didn't have to say anything. From her facial expressions, he already know. Oh, she didn't know nothing about that.
I came around the corner
Oh no, we're back
to
to
check
this
on
clip.
him and feed him. My sister said, "Oh, don't worry, I fed him already," and pushed me through the door. I went to work. I think it was on the Jane the Virgin set, and then driving back home that night, my mom said, "You're gonna go inside, and Kobe's tank is gonna be empty." And I cried like a big baby. That was one of my first real sobs.
I was like, what was the orange?
What is
My
it?
mom said, "Baby."
These are like comments from her, right? It is so it is. No, that's right. It is. See, why can I read? It is so refreshing to have a celebrity that makes awkwards very charming. Makes awkwards very charming. Like awkward moments. Obsessed with Jenna. That makes awkwards very charming. But how is that awkward? She's just like saying how her fish died and she lost and she was like almost crying. How is that awkward? And even if it was, oh, a celebrity making awkward moments very charming. And what? What? So now when you have an awkward moment, you're going to try to be charming. You're going to relate to her because she made an awkward moment very charming. That's such a dumb observation. I'm sorry, but that doesn't make any sense to me.
That was one of my first real.
And again, it's like idolizing a person. That is a person. Because she's only saying that because Jenna's pretty. But, like, so if it's not, a person that as pretty as her, she's not going to be able to make an awkward moment charming. You know, that is wrong in so many levels, and just no. Yeah, no.
Sobs.
I was like, what was the orange dragon?
Charizard.
Charizard.
I was so into Pokemon.
So I think
And it's nothing against Jenna, obviously. I'm just that's such a dumb
I would
comment to
fly and
say.
breathe fire, and my sound would be rah.
What is the name? Mewtwo?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what his power is, but he just seems like a
I
cool
wanted to
guy,
have
so
fire
whatever
powers.
he does, I'll.
I wanted to one of the three powers. One of the three powers. I would like fire powers. But like a really cool fire power, like flames through the fists, like fist flames, or just throw flames. But I also like, cause like imagine if you're a witch or a wizard, you can do spells. You can do like on the Vampire Diaries, if you say Incendia, you can do a fire spell. So you can do fire spell, water spell, so you're not limited to just one thing. But and also I'd like my favorite like supernatural like creature is Banshee. I love the scream. Like I like I just love favorite. Or maybe super speed or magic. Yeah, those three. Like the powers of the Banshee, like the supersonic scream. Super speed because Flash is my favorite. Or magic because Scarlet Witch is also my favorite. And they're the Speedster and the Scarlet Witch. And red is my favorite color, and they're both kind of in the red, you know. So like it all just fits together. I just love it.
I'll do as well. And I would probably do, it kind of sounds like wind, it kind of sounds like.
I don't know. Squirtle?
You would be a Squirtle.
Away from the set of TV and movies, Jenna is a vocal supporter of LGBTQ rights, gun control.
But that's
Immigrant rights. In response to then First Lady Melania Trump wearing a blazer with the slogan, "I really don't care."
it's like of course I'm glad that she supports all those things, but the way she's saying it, it seems like, oh, you need to like her, oh, you gotta love her more because she supports those things. Obviously, if she didn't, maybe I wouldn't like her, but she does, okay, and I love her for that. But also, it's just like, it's human rights. It's like the bare minimum. It's what everyone should support, So obviously, again, not trying to attack her, not saying anything. I'm just saying the way the narrator, the girl is trying to say the things is like, oh, you need to like her because she did this or because she did that. No, that is what everyone should be doing. Because the way she's speaking, she's trying to idolize her. Oh, she made awkward moments seem very charming, and she supports LGBTQ, and she's this and she's that, and like she's putting her on a pedestal, and it's like, why? Just why?
Do
You don't need to
when
do
visiting
that. She's just a
immigrant
person
children?
like us.
During the 2018 Radio Disney.
And from the title, it says being iconic for 11 minutes straight. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a compilation. I actually didn't know there was gonna be narration and comments, so I usually don't like that type of video. But the title was misleading because I didn't know. And I skimmed through it and I saw I saw Jenna's clips. I was like, okay, it's a compilation. I didn't know she was gonna be narrating.
Jenna donned a blazer with the slogan,
But yeah.
"I do care and you should too." When she attended the A Time for Heroes Family Festival at Smashbox Studios, the 19-year-old actress raised funds for the Elizabeth Glaser Pediatric AIDS Foundation. She also frequently spoke highly of the message and used her platform to propagate it.
I have a very supportive family. Another thing that I love about them is they do not care at all what I do. I could come home from working with cool people or prominent people or people that I respected, and they had no interest. It was, hey, you missed your day to do the dishes, or you didn't do the dishes before you left, so you're on dish duty for the rest of the week. It was very normal. I felt like I made it was they asked me about someone that I was working with. And I was just so blown away by the fact that they asked me a question about my job. That was really cool for me.
She seems like such a cool and interesting person to hang out with, and the way she handles everything. You can't say that because even if it's like an intimate interview, celebrities always have like interview training, and they always train for interviews and know what to say. So even though you're like, oh, this celebrity really seems like she talks, she knows how to talk and she knows everything, because maybe they learned, when they're at home, they're just like us. Again, she shouldn't be seeming interesting to people just because she knows how to do an interview, because you don't know what she's gonna do like in person. That's why when people say like you don't know the celebrities, you don't know the person, you know the celebrity, you don't know the person. Just because she learned how to do interviews, she's been acting a long time, and she's an actress, so she also knows how to act. So you don't, she's an interesting person, she seems like an interesting person to hang out. You don't know, You literally 0%. You don't know.
I went to bed that night with a smile.
So professionally and calm is making her look more stunning. Shut the fuck up, girl. Shut the hell up.
Being such an
Please.
iconic, beloved character. Cello.
I would just stop reading the
archery,
comments on the.
different languages.
Like though.
Things like that. Being in practically every scene. Communicating with a hand that's not really there. Like the
Right.
I don't know. Squirtle?
Be a Squirtle.
Keep going. You're doing great.
And I guess the noise would be, I don't want that to be on camera forever. I think we all know the sound Squirtle would make, and
Do
I'm
we?
not falling for your game.
I don't know.
I don't know what a Squirtle is,
Not doing it.
but it's alright.
Thank you.
He's squirt.
Challenging about Wednesday. In the filming of Wednesday, what was your fondest memory?
Sharing with you.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe Enid. Maybe Enid is just in love with Wednesday.
I actually speak German fluently. It's my second language, and you speak a bit of German, and what you were saying, that's not even like basic German. That's like hard German. So I was like, you're amazing.
You know what it reminded me of in Warrior Nun, the first episode when Ava spoke German. I was like, yeah. First it was Ava, and now it's Wednesday. Like I was like,
I'm
But
so
I
hungry.
think
so cool.
It's like a hump.
Speaking
is a
like
good vessel.
different
Do you ever
languages.
do like jalapeno juice?
No, I just go straight for the hot
Yeah,
sauce.
try that.
Yeah, get in.
I got that good. No, it's,
And I remember just being absolutely enamored. I always liked little weird things, and I liked that they weren't the conventional family. And obviously, Wednesday, I wanted to be her so badly, and I think I related to them a lot.
The cello music of Wednesday Addams is featured.
But yeah, I mean that was a pretty cool video. I love Jenna, but the comment is just not it, girl. You speaking, not it. I'm sorry, I didn't like it. And the way you were saying things, it was just you were just like trying to idolize her and put her on a pedestal, like she's up there, she's a celebrity, she can do this, and it's like it's so unnecessary. She's a person just like us. She seems fun just like us, so no need for that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.